Hey guys, Bubba here. Today's December 24th, Christmas Eve. It actually turned out to be a nice day here in Texas, so I decided to take advantage of it and just do a quick van tour. I've been promising this for ages, I know. Always something coming up, or too much sun, too little sun. This is perfect because when you get sun out, you can't see the camera. It just glares. But anyway, so today is my little van tour. There's not much in here. This is a no-build build, which means that basically anything that is in here can be removed quickly, and the middle row seats can be put back in, and I can just use it as a regular 7-passenger minivan, and or sell it or whatever. I bought this because this was the most affordable thing I can do or can get for just trying van life and seeing if it's for me. It's not easy having to do everything, but and decision fatigue is a big deal. Like, okay, where am I going to sleep tonight and all that type of stuff. But what's the alternative? Sit at home and watch Netflix all the time until I die. So yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun. So that's the next on the agenda. But anyway, enjoy this quick little tour. Uh, I'll probably be adding stuff as I discover I need it. But I purposely kept it very minimal, just so that you know. I mean, most people make the mistake of taking too much stuff, thinking they need this and that. I started from the other direction of, okay, what do I need for one day? Clothes, food, this, that, and the other, without taking a lot of extra stuff. But it's getting cold now, so I probably need to get some bulkier jackets and stuff. But still, they'll go in the closet, which you'll see later in my passenger seat. Anything that's bulky and doesn't have a permanent home in the back ends up in the front seat. And since I'm solo, it's not a problem. But if a need should arise, I need to give somebody a ride, I can throw everything in the back real quickly and use my passenger seat. I had my solar generator up front, but it was too bulky and it was impossible to move in case I needed to hurry up and give somebody a ride. So I moved it in the back, and it turned out actually better. I like it where it is, and I can have extra water, extra blankets, extra anything. When I'm put my laundry up there, when laundry bag starts getting full, start putting garbage in there. Anyway, it's a great thing to have just for stuff. But anyway, tomorrow's Christmas, and I wish everybody a great holiday. And anyway, let me get on with the tour, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great Christmas and a happy New Year. Bye. Hey guys, this is my 2018 Toyota Sienna XLE. Purchased it a couple months ago, specifically so I can go out there and start having some adventures. It's got a 300 watt solar panel on top, and I also have a DC to DC charger from a company called EcoFlow. It supplies 800 watts when I'm driving, which is excellent. Anyway, this is it. Let me show you a couple other sides. Okay, this is the back. I purposely got the Sienna because it's one of the biggest cargo areas or having the most cargo area, so I can carry a lot of stuff. But even still, it's not, it always seems bigger in pictures, but it's actually a great size for me. It drives like a car. I love it. I've driven it to Chicago and back, a couple of trips around here. I'm still trying to debate about quartzite, whether I should go on such a long trip before I get totally healed. But for right now, it's in the plans, but we'll see. Also, I have a trailer hitch, which is going to be holding my e-bike here. I'm supposed to get it put together by the end of this week, so we'll see. This is the closet. The passenger seat is where I keep bulky items, extra bedding, backpacks. I've got a collapsible wash basin there in blue and gray. Extra clothes. I'll put garbage there as I'm building it up during the week. Laundry, anything that doesn't have a place in the back ends up here, and usually bulky items and stuff. But anyway, this is the closet. Okay, guys, this is the inside of the van. Bed platform. The most important thing in this van is it's a steel frame. It's 30 inches wide, 75 inches long. Purchased on Amazon. Tested to 2,000 pounds, so I wanted a bed that would never collapse on me. Anyway, it's 9 inches tall, so I've got some room for things underneath. Not a lot, but I've got my toilet, folding table, and a Tupperware with everyday stuff like pots and pans and forks and stuff like that. So that's what's in there. Got a nice sleeping bag. Now that it's cold, definitely need something like that. We'll go inside and show you what some of the various things are inside. Just a second. Here's the most critical component for carnivores, refrigerator. This is a unit 37 quart, made by a company called Set Power. Very good, very economical, and I opted for the extra cover to help insulate this and to use less electricity from the battery and stuff when it's keeping everything cold. What's nice about this unit is it's got two sides, both of them fairly large, and the one over the compressor is a little bit smaller. But the nice thing about these is it can be used as a refrigerator or a freezer, one or the other. So I could have a freezer and a fridge, or a fridge and a fridge, freezer, whatever. Very versatile, and it's been perfect for mine. I bought a bigger one before. It was too large for the space. This is a perfect compromise size, 35 or 37 quart. The other one I had was 45, and it was huge. So anyway, this is very important. Us carnivores, we have to have refrigerated meat. So yeah, excellent for just keeping everything nice and cold. I got it bolted down to the front seat, so it's not going flying or anywhere. But yeah, very important. Let me show you some of the other stuff that we use to cook and stuff. Okay, guys, behind the driver's seat, I have a couple of items. Here's my router. It's a LTE router. It's got pretty good range, great for on the road. Anyway, I keep one in here just so I always have it available whenever I'm ready to just get up and go. Underneath, this is my EcoFlow Max 2. It's a 2048 watt solar generator, and I keep it inside this insulated bag. It's a food delivery bag is what it is, because after I was up in Chicago for the holidays, we ran into some cold weather. Well, what happened was it got so cold in the car, and which was out in the driveway, that it stopped working. At negative 27, the BMS, or the battery monitor system, shut it down. I could not power it up. I could not get any juice out of it. I couldn't put anything in. It was just basically shut off. So I bought this bag, which fits perfectly, and to help kind of keep it warm. And also, I purchased some 5-volt heaters, little USB heaters that go along the side. I haven't got those yet. They're coming in from Amazon, but I'm trying to make sure that never happens again. If I get down to 40 or whatever, if I go to quartzsite, they get down to 40 degrees at night, which is chilly. And but I never want to be without power again, because without this, I can't plug in my little USB or I'm sorry, my 12-volt heater. And even though I have a a mattress, a sleeping mattress, it can get pretty chilly. So I need that this thing working all the time, even when it gets chillier outside. And in the summer, I can just lift this up. In the winter, just zip it all up, and it retains the heat in there. It raised the temperature about 12, 13 degrees from the ambient around here and stuff. So I think it's an important thing to have. This is my water and vinegar mixture, 50-50. Everybody uses these to, or a lot of people use it camping to clean up all their stuff. And, it's not toxic to the environment if you throw it out or anything like that. And it works fairly well. So That's what that's for. And a little lower here, this is my my water jug. Right now it's empty because I'm not on the road, but it holds 6.6 gallons. You can fill it up at any Walmart or Kroger or any store. Most of them have a water fill station. Also, I have a USB pump on this. So, and also I have in the front a collapsible dish pan. So in case I have to wash dishes, normally I just use the spray, wipe them down, and it's good enough. And but if I have a bunch of stuff, or if I want to wash my hair or something like that, I can. I have, like I said, a collapsible dish. What is it? Collapsible bowl, whatever. I'll show it to you a little later. But yeah, and that's all the items on this side here. And this is a Hotlogic. This unit right up here. What it is it's like a slow cooker, but it has a cigarette lighter for power. Let me pull it out and show you the inside. Basically, it's a hot plate. Never gets hotter than 165 degrees, and it's an insulated cover. So what you do is you put your hamburger or your steak or whatever you're cooking inside this Pyrex, and then stick it in there, plug it in the morning, and by noon or afternoon, you've got a nice hot meal. I like it because it cooks low and slow, and I've actually cooked some pot roast in here and then kind of seared it on my frying pan. I'll show you here in a second. But again, just for general warming things up, since I don't have a microwave, put it in here for about an hour and it'll warm up some leftovers or whatever. Very nice. And like I said, it's like a slow cooker, you just set it and forget it, and you drive around or whatever. It's perfect for that kind of stuff. Okay, here's my stove that I use, the butane stove. Most of my cooking in a pan, like for burgers, eggs, even steaks, pan sear them. And it's really handy, very small, lightweight. What I like about it is I can take it out and take it out to a picnic bench or something. I don't cook inside here because it smells up the place, and plus the grease spatter from cooking steaks and in whatever oil you're using, it makes a mess. So I usually cook outside on a table. I'll show you here in a second. But uses these easy to purchase or easy to find butane cartridges, and they last quite a while, and very, very simple, and like I said, lightweight. And that's what you want in when you're camping, as little weight as possible to it's not to get better gas mileage and stuff like that. But yeah, one thing I don't have in here is a coffee pot. I was thinking about it, but I like my coffee hot. I drink a lot of coffee, 2-3 cups a day, and I like it hot when I drink it. So what this thing does, this is a K-cup dispenser or a cooker, I guess, or what it does, takes K-cups and easy to get your cup of coffee. Just pour your water in there, and put the K-cup in there. Boom, hit the button, and hot coffee on demand. I like this because first of all, it's cheap. It's $20, Walmart, perfect. And yeah, K-cups are less messy on the road instead of dealing with coffee grinds and stuff like that. So that's why I went with this unit. I'm very pleased with it, and yeah, it does have it has an option for you could like a little basket. So if you really want to pour your own coffee in there to save some money, these K-cups can get a little expensive, but for the convenience, and since I'm only going out a couple of times a year and stuff, it's worth it to me. This next item is very handy to have. It's a foldable table. It opens up. You can use the spare legs and build it up. Makes a great companion for cooking steaks on or anything. Or if it's raining, I can just open up the back and underneath the hatchbacks, sit there in my camp chair and cook a steak, and without getting the inside of the van all smelly and everything. from and spattering grease everywhere. That's my biggest thing, is the grease. Us carnivores, we tend to make a lot of greasy mess. But anyway, very handy, very compact. I love this thing, and it was a good find. Definitely worth the money. I'll put all the links for all this items on Amazon, because of course everything is purchased on Amazon like everything else. So anyway, yeah, really good. Okay, guys, this is another great find. This is a collapsible toilet, table, chair, whatever you want it to be. What's nice is it collapses down to something really small. And in a van, you don't have a lot of space. I used to have a 5-gallon bucket in here, but that was impossible. But this is nice. Let me show you what works. So you may have seen these devices out there, but bottom line is, okay, that's what's putting up a fight now that I want to demonstrate it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it collapses anywhere from a few inches to a fairly decent sized chair. And yeah, what's nice is you can make this into a chair, take it outside. If somebody comes by and visits and they don't have a chair, whip this out and just quickly hide your toilet, your bag. I keep a bag in here for emergencies, and very handy. And yeah, an 8-gallon bag. And I also usually keep some toilet paper in here for emergencies. And it's very handy, and it's so small it fits underneath the bed. I love it that it's so compact, and you know, even in this van, there's enough room to do your business here. I always get a chuckle when I use this as a table, because I'm sitting there thinking I'm eating on top of my commode. But hey, it makes a good little camp desk. I mean, a computer desk, and because it is adjustable, very versatile. The way to go, as far as I'm concerned, as far as having some type of emergency toilet inside the van for you. Okay, over here, I've got this neat little gadget here. I use it to keep my my 6-drawer unit, keep the doors closed. The drawer is closed, so when I go around turns, it doesn't spill everything. But what this is a stadium chair. And what it does, other than keeping my drawers closed, is also turn into a camp chair. So if I've got some bad weather or I'm stuck inside here, I can just sit on this, and I still got enough room to just barely clear the roof. I'll put it on the end of the bed and just kind of sit in here and read a book, or actually watch YouTube videos. What else? But anyway, very handy, and it folds flat, and then I just keep it right here. And this 6-drawer unit, very handy. It's nice and narrow. It's only like a foot long, but I keep things I use every day, or cables and stuff. I put in this drawer, and all the rest of them are all just clothes or extra butane, things like that. Very lightweight. It's bolted down or tied down with the lashing strap underneath to an anchor point on the van, so it's going to go flying somewhere. Very handy, and I think it's worth the money to, and plus I get all that space over there for all my clothes and things, in addition to the space underneath my bed, which I keep a lot of stuff. So anyway, here's a 6-drawer unit I bought at Amazon, of course. It's all lightweight, and all the drawers are not wood, they're just cloth, held in place with a stiffening thing at the bottom. I keep all my cable mess and everything, anything computer related, in this upper drawer. All the rest of them are all clothes. And for now, it's more than enough. Any bulky items like winter clothes and stuff, I keep in the closet in the front. Back there is my camp chair. That unit, it was set for 400 pounds, so I need to get a smaller one now that I've lost a little bit of weight. Also, there's a 3-drawer plastic bin in the back. I'll show you from the back that carries, power tools. I mean, heavier, bulkier things that weigh more. And yeah, and there's, of course, my pillow. Here's the unit that I use to make sure that all those drawers don't go tipping every time I go around a curve. What this does is basically prop that up. This is my stadium chair. And back there, I have a heating pad for when it gets really cold. Got a nice sleeping bag. In the winter, that you need it, but in the summer, I usually just have a top sheet. A nice My Pillow from Mike Lindell. Anyway, that's basically it. We also have some lights I use for, just puck lights. And I think they actually control multiple. I got some here, some there. Okay, turn on, I said. There we go. I can have them both on or whatever. Very handy. Get some light in here. Usually I'll have a headlamp, and that's more than adequate. But yeah, that's the inside of this unit. Works just fine for me for now. Okay, guys, this is the rear view of the van. Here's my bed. A couple of interesting items here I'll show you here in a second. But this is my 3-bin drawer for bulkier items and stuff. I also have my camp chair over here. This one's kind of big. I need to get a smaller one as I start losing some weight. Nice comfortable pillow, great sleeping bag. I also have a heating pad so that I can plug in when nights gets really chilly, and really handy. It's not a complete blanket, it's just a pad, enough to just kind of supplement the sleeping bag, just enough. Underneath here, I keep all my window shades. These are items that I purchased from WeatherTech, and they press fit into each of the windows. So one side is black, one side is Reflectix, and if it's really sunny out and stuff like that. So I've got one for every window, and I keep them underneath here. And also underneath here is something called a FlatJack. A FlatJack, its purpose is to act like a leveling block. And what happens is when you get to a spot that's you got a dip and you can't sleep good, you just drive onto this thing here in the direction of the arrows, and then using your air inflator, which I have, inflate it up until it's just the right height. I've got a bubble level amp, which tells me when I'm right in the right spot. And then, of course, to get another valve here to let all the air out. I bought those after one time I went camping and learned the hard way that I kept sliding toward the front of the van to the left-hand side, and that was miserable. So always get something like this. Well, this replaces regular leveling blocks that are huge and bulky, and perfect for me. And yeah, I have all this room underneath here. Right now, I currently have my third row seats folded down. Once I do my my permanent build, I'm going to reclaim all that space. There's tons of room there. Remove those seats, and I'll have all kinds of room for future stuff. Anyway. Okay, guys, that's the end of the video tour. Short and sweet, not much to see. But if you enjoyed it, please subscribe and like maybe, and so I can guarantee future videos. I've got the e-bike coming up, and maybe some trip information. We'll see. Anyway, take care, guys. Have a great holiday. Bye.